Welcome back to Tonight on Breaking. It's now 19 weeks to the 2023 general elections and the campaign season has officially set in. People are out on the streets attending rallies in honor of the different presidential candidates. The different campaign spokesperson are out on Twitter analyzing drone images to compare crowds, and everyone is daring everyone else to do things. Recently, Daniel Bwala, spokesperson for the PDP campaign, dared Peter Obi to hold rallies in Anambra, Abia and Imo on Mondays. As you know, IPOB in the southeast has ordered people to sit at home on Mondays. So Bwala is essentially daring Obi to disobey IPOB's orders. There have been growing calls for Obi to come out and clarify his position on IPOB, which, as you know, is a separatist group that has been proscribed by the Nigerian government for being in favor of an independent state of Biafra. Last week, Premium Times added more pressure by digging up an old clip recorded back in 2017.
I live in Onitsha, and I can tell they're not terrorists. Their people are passed on the road and everything every day.
That was back in 2017. Now, Mr. Obi, we're in 2022, and the question is, can you pass IPOB on the road on a Monday? Last weekend, a video was released showing the presidential candidate for the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, and his 5-star recovery plan. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, there it is. According to this video, Atiku's 5-star recovery plan as president is to secure Nigerians, grow our economy, strengthen our education for productivity, restructure our government to work better, and strengthen our union. So what does dancing have to do with the 5-point plan? Well, let me tell you. You see, the media knows that you have an attention span of less than 5 seconds. So they have to entertain you first before they can educate you. And they also know that if they distract you with dancing, then you won't actually ask any of the questions that you're supposed to be asking. Like, how do you intend to go about implementing the plan? When are we likely going to feel the impact? How much is all of it going to cost? How will we get money to pay for the plan? But you're not going to ask any of those questions. Why? Because you're too busy feeling good about the music and either loving or criticizing Atiku's dancing skills. Mission accomplished. While Atiku dances away, Bola Tinubu is showing us proof of life. Last weekend, the APC presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu, shared a clip on his Twitter page showing him riding a stationary exercise bike. In the captions, he wrote, "Many have said I have died. Others claim I have withdrawn from the presidential campaign. Well, nope. This is the reality. I am strong, I am healthy, and I am ready to serve Nigerians from day one." What is going on? The last time I checked, a byproduct of exercise is sweat. I want you guys to look at this video very well. The man is not even sweating. His eyeglass is intact. Now, this could just be an oversight from his media team, or once again, the media is playing you. Because if you stay distracted with the drama of Tinubu's health, maybe you won't notice that on Monday this week, the First Lady Aisha Buharr, Senator Oluremi Tinubu and Hajiya Nana, Kashim Shettima's wife, were given appointment letters to lead the APC women's campaign train. Aisha Buharr was appointed as the grand patron of the APC party women's campaign. Oluremi Tinubu emerged as chair. Hajiya Nana was made co-chair. I think I finally understand the meaning of nepotism. But you know what? It's their money, their party, and they can appoint whoever they want, as long as it's not one of you, a commoner. Still on APC, while Tinubu was exercising in the UK, the rest of the presidential candidates attended the Peace Accord signing in Abuja. The Peace Accord signing is an event organized by the National Peace Committee to commit all political parties, presidential candidates, and their spokesperson to peaceful political campaigns and rallies devoid of violence, incitement, and personal insult, and also to run campaigns that are defined by issues that are at the very heart of the nation's development and progress. Given Nigeria's history of deadly election violence, this event is a very important one. By attending and signing the accord, each candidate is setting the tone for their campaigns and followers that they will not tolerate physical or verbal violence in their name. Presidential candidates like Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, and Rabiu Kwankwaso of NNPP were there for the accord. But instead of attending, Tinubu sent his running mate Kashim Shettima. What message is Tinubu sending to his supporters? Moving on, during the week, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Datti Baba Ahmed, sat down with Channels Television for an interview. During the interview, Baba Ahmed was asked, if the Labour Party wins the election, what will they accomplish in 4 years that will prompt re-election? Here's some of what he had to say.
In the first month, stop this killing and start the healing. Stop the stealing and start the keeping. Stop the slide and start the climb.
Now, you know he didn't make that up on the spot. His media team worked day and night to draft that for him. I could imagine them giving each other high fives in the back room when he finally managed to use those lines. But let's refocus on the hawkers as he spoke to us.
And in 4 years, you would see huge farmlands in the north, expansive roads going all over, industries in Kano and Kaduna, manufacturing, huge international manufacturing outfits, refineries all over southern Nigeria, more bridges across the Niger.
Why does this sound like a Yahoo scam? In 4 years, you'll be rich, you have huge farmlands, industries, good roads. All you need to do is send me 1 million naira. Look, anything is possible in 4 years. We can send a man to the moon in 4 years. Well, not a man, but more likely a woman. But once again, don't be distracted by cheap rhymes. Ask the questions. How do they intend to achieve all of this in 4 years? How much will it cost? And who will pay for it? From there, you can figure out if their plan is probable and if they deserve your vote. Finally, we saved the best story for last. Last week, Channels Television reported that NNPC and our security forces have uncovered illegal pipelines used to steal oil for 9 years. You know what? I'm not even going to comment on this one because Peter Obi said it perfectly.
Every day you hear people are stealing oil. Oil is being stolen by people in government. Nobody, oil is not sweet you put in your pocket. For you to steal oil, a ship has to come to your territorial waters. And that must be approved by Navy. So it's not you. None of you can steal oil. Nobody here can steal oil. Your Grace, you can't steal oil. Because you have to have a ship. Every ship is registered and everybody knows where the ship is going. And you have to have approval. So the only people who can steal oil are people in power.
That's all for tonight on Breaking. I'm Johnny Woody. Our presidential candidates need to be held accountable for telling us how they plan to achieve all the things they are promising us. We need to know how much it will cost and how they plan to get the money to fund their promises. And we need them to articulate these answers during a live televised debate. We also need to hold all of them accountable to sign the peace accord, even if you believe that it's one of their turns to be Nigeria's president. Make them work for your vote. Hold them accountable. Thank you.